Good morning, my dear loving students of 9th E and F. Today, May 7th, our 6th class. Today I am going to complete the poem The Road Not Taken. We completed first 3 stanzas. Last stanza is left. Today we will complete that. I hope you understood the previous class. Let us move to the poem The Road Not Taken, written by Robert Frost. In the last class we learned that the poet was in a dilemma when he reached at a point in a yellow wood, the point where 2 roads diverged, branched off, and he was so confused to choose the road, the option, the choice for his future life. We come to the last stanza. I shall be telling this with a sigh, with a long breath. I shall be telling in future what is going to happen after selecting this road, this choice, after so many years in future. He will be telling this with a long breath, how his past life was, because of the selection of the road which he took years back. That's why it is used here. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere ages and ages hence, in years to come, the poet says he will be telling others about the choice he made, meaning that he will talk about what decision in life he took. 2 roads diverged in a yellow wood, and I took the one less traveled by. He will be telling his children, or he will be telling about the selection of the road to his friends. 2 roads diverged in a wood. This line is repeating in the first stanza also. We saw this. We call the poetic device here repetition. It's the repetition, the repetition of words. Repetition of lines also there. That's another poem, refrain. 2 roads diverged in a yellow wood. I will be telling to my friends or to his children in future, years to come. Then he will tell about how happy or how sad he was with the selection of the road which he took years back. Then also he will tell these 2 roads were there in front of me that time. 2 roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by. I already mentioned that. I have already pointed it out. Robert Frost is a different fellow. He selected the road which was grassy and less traveled by, wanted the use. Nobody used it much. He wanted to do something risky. He wanted to do something adventurous. Poetry is such a work Nobody easily select that, opt that. I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. It's very important line. What made his life a different one, whether right or wrong decision, whatever decision he took, he says that the choice will have had an impact in your life. In his life also it happened the same. So while doing the selection, he relieved himself that whatever the decision I took on that day, that has made all the difference in his life. While telling this to his friends, he took a long breath and said he made the right choice. Or with regret. Sigh here represents he is little bit sad. When you read that biography, you will understand in the beginning years when he wanted to become the poet, parents did not want that, want to put him in the business, I told you. Then no publishers published any of his work, But later, when he came back to his own country, started a publishing, people came to know about him. So he says here, he will sigh when he describes about the selection to his friends or to his children in future. He will be taking a long breath, a regret, or in a happy mode. We cannot say here completely happy. Okay, long breath means we can understand he regretted about the choice, about the selection. Or with regret that he made the wrong choice. Whether right or wrong, the choice made a great difference. Whatever life he has, he enjoyed in his life, that had a significant impact. Your selection of the choice makes a great difference in life. Got it clear? I repeat the stanza. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere ages and ages hence, in years to come, two roads diverged in a word, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Got it clear? So, before taking a decision, you must think twice. Taking the right decision and making correct choices is very crucial in everybody's life. Any wrong decision can spoil our life. Is it clear? When we come to the rhyming scheme, same rhyming scheme is followed in all the stanzas. A, B, A, B. In the third stanza also you see, lay, day, way, rhyming with all the three. Lay, third stanza, first line, A, same sound, day, same sound, way, and black is rhyming with the back. A, B, A, B. Last stanza also you see, I shall be telling this with a sigh, I. By, last sound, I. Hence difference. A, B, A, B. Got it clear? Now, here assonance is there. Assonance I told you, the repetition of vowel sounds. See the first line. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood. Every word you see, two, O sound, rod, O sound, vowel sound. Diverged, E, in, a, yellow, wood. Every word there is vowel sound. We call it assonance, poetic devices or figures of speech. We say it alangar. Poets use this to decorate the poem. Personification is there, simile is there, metaphor is there. So line number 1 we see two roads diverged in a yellow wood. O sound is repeated. Rod, yellow, wood. The next poetic device is personification. Manavikaran. Personification is a figure of speech which is used for an inanimate object or animals or birds look or feel human. We are giving a human quality in animals or objects or birds. So the imagination is poets, writers use all this. Personification. I will give you at the end of every chapter, I will give you just to note them in your copy or textbook. So in every poem we repeat this, and it will one poetic device or rhyming scheme will be asked for the examination. For stanzas will be extract will be given. You have to mention about one will be the name of the poet, name the poem, and which poetic device is used in the first line or second line, whatever lines are given. So it is very important. And the next one, personification, best example is, because it was grassy and wanted where. Wanting is a human need. Wanting, wanted where. Here the rod, the choice has given human qualities. The path wanted where. Wanted can be done only by the human beings. Personification. The next poetic device used in this, imagery. Not imagination, that is a little different. Imagery means to use figurative language to represent objects, actions and ideas in such a way that it appeals to our physical senses. When we read that line, it comes to our mind very clearly. We go to that situation, our five sense organs feel that. That is imagery. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood. It gives a picture in our mind. When you watch the video clip also, two roads like a fork. That is imagery. Then lines 11 and 12, both that morning equally lay in leaves. No step had trodden black. Laying is done by human quality. Imagination is different, imagery is different. When we read those lines, it comes to our mind. And the next one, metaphor, Rupak Alangar. Metaphor is a poetic device which combines two things or qualities which are unlike. Those things are entirely different, but some qualities are there. As we use then simile, no as, lion, he is like a lion, simile, like as, he is a lion, that is metaphor. For example here, whole poem is the example of metaphor. Roads, choices. Compared to, they are the choices. Not compared, we can say compared but not as. They are choices in front of us. Most the poet is metaphorically comparing the parts in the wood to choices one must take in our life. Clear? I'll give you the question answers also and write them in your copy. Read the poem thoroughly. Clear? Have a nice day. If there is any doubt, please clear it. Many students ask me, I always like questions and your comments. Many children ask me, how we will make our parents understand that we are of different talents, but parents compel us to go with their ambitions, not your own ambitions. It's true. Make them understand. If they don't understand, then we cannot say anything. Maybe they find something good in that. At least you surrender to them. Clear? You tell you are talented in this, you are talented in drawing, you are talented in singing or something else, but prove them. Then only they will make it sure that yes, my daughter, my son is going to be so. Okay? Have a nice day, stay safe and healthy. I hope you are enjoying English class, online classes, because it is a tough time for us to be away from a school, to be inside. Okay, thank you.